have a license.
Yeah, I forgot when I was looking back at what he had, I think that was my mistake. I don't think he.
Yeah, no problem. He doesn't have one at all. Just
Yeah,
FYI.
I need to bring him back and
Okay.
So he's in the.
You can rebook him to a room and then.
Let's see if I can. Okay, so he's in the. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's getting a bench trial date.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just leave him here then. Keep yourself on mute, sir. All right. I'm ready.
36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you. All right, Mr. Zachrin. All right.
Miss Mason, can I see you quickly in a breakout room, please? Very quickly.
Now calling
breakout
the matter
room 2.
Oh. Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard John Zachrin. This is ticket 756-356, one count open intoxicants, motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1509699. This is going to be one count drove with revoked license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, untitled, unregistered motor vehicle. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Dennis Whitey, P79560 on behalf of Richard Zachrin. Please state your full name for the record. Richard Zachrin.
All right. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. It's my understanding I did not see Officer, I think it's Hang, nor Officer Perello check in for these matters. Do you have either one of these officers checked in, Miss Sandy?
No, Judge, neither one checked in.
All right. Do you have a motion at this time?
Absolutely, Judge. We move to dismiss for failure to appear of the officers.
All right. The time is now 10:15. That's scheduled for 9 a.m. No officers having appeared. The court's going to grant that request. Sir, if you participated in any of this behavior, stop it and have all your stuff up to date, valid, and in your vehicle at all times, okay? All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, Mr. Zachrin. All right. Thank you. No problem.
Your Honor, what was the update on Mr. Zachrin?
No officers came for that one.
Okay, no PO?
Yeah, on either one.
Your Honor, regarding Calvin White, the city attorney indicated he should serve the full 1-year term. So I don't know if you just want to bring him out so we can release him.
I'll let him know. Yep. Mr. White?
Yeah.
That was an error on my behalf. You have to serve the whole year. So you got to come back in November 6th of this year, okay? That's when I can dismiss it, okay?
A whole year?
Yes, it was a whole year that you said you were going to do this for me to be able to dismiss it, okay?
Oh, I paid the ticket yesterday.
All right. Mr. White, I'm going to say it one more time. The agreement between you as well as the city attorney's office is that you had to pay the fine and then that you had to be on 12-month delayed sentence. So you have to follow that in order for it to be dismissed, okay?
All right.
All right.
Okay,
Have a good day. Huh?
Thank you. You gonna send me notice?
Yeah, we'll send you notice so that you can make sure you come for that, okay? But we know you've paid too. So that's half of the battle. Just don't get any new tickets and I'll close it out. I mean, I'll dismiss it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. I'm bringing Mr. Wesley back in. I thought I had him on the screen. Frederick Wesley.
Good morning, Honorable. Good morning,
Thank
Honorable
you.
Judge.
Is it Frederick or Friedrich?
Frederick, Your Honor.
Frederick, okay. Now calling
Yes,
the
ma'am.
matter of the people versus Frederick Wesley. This is ticket SP 1525313. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Count 2, driver's license never required. Count 3, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Wesley.
All right, state your name, sir.
Gene Wesley Frederick.
You have another first name?
That Wesley is my middle name. Jean is my first name. Gene Wesley Frederick. That's what it should be.
Oh, and this is what happens when you don't have a license to present, because we get whatever name they get. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you have what's your
I did,
request
yeah,
today?
just discuss this matter with my client today, Your Honor. He's continuing his plea not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Absolutely, ma'am.
And it's
Yes,
my
Your Honor.
understanding you want to, no problem. And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, it's going to be June 4th. Write that down, June 4th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If there's nothing further, thank you for the button up today. I appreciate that. You look nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a blessed day.
You too. Your bond set at $0. I'll see you then for your bench trial, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
No,
much.
you're welcome. I'm bringing in Corey Wright. You can log off, mister. So when we got the
Okay,
name all
thank you
messed
so
up
much.
now, because when you get your license together, then you can have the right name. But until then, you Mr.
Yes,
Frederick
ma'am.
Wesley. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Corey Wright. Mr. Wright.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Corey Lamont Wright. This is ticket SP 1524009. Count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, driver's license expired. U ticket 514-88119. This is one count of offering to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Corey White.
Mr. White, can you state your name for the record, please? Mr. Wright.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you
Corey
hear
Wright.
us? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this time waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges. My
this-
client is requesting a pretrial date.
All right. This time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. So your pretrial date is going to be May 15th. May 15th. Write that down at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond or put it in your phone. I'll set your bond at $0. May 15th. Okay. At 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
Same courtroom, same everything. Okay. Look very nice for court too. Thank you for wearing a button up.
No problem.
All right. If there's nothing further, his bond will continue at $0. I'll see him back for his pretrial on May 15th. You all right today, sir?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of nervous. That's all.
I know. I want to tell you, take a deep breath. It's okay. You look really nervous. That's why I said something. Calm down. It's going to work out. You just got to do what you need to do to remedy this stuff. Okay.
I will.
Okay. All right. I'll see you May 15th. Okay, sir?
At 8:30, correct?
8:30. Yes, sir.
You have
All
a
right.
great
Have a
day.
good. You too. Thank you.
All right.
All right. All right. Mr. Williams, we're waiting for your attorney to come back. She did check in. We're just waiting for her to come, okay? Darius Williams.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you. I just ain't. It was a little minute, so I ain't know if she was.
I know she
yours.
didn't forget. She didn't forget about you at all. She came in and checked in, okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Let me need this.
You know how to get back in the room?
No. Oh yeah, I do. It was,
You
it
see
was
it?
24.
Yep.
It was 24,
Yep.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Saul Williams. Saul Williams.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Morning.
Now calling. Oh, excuse me. Now calling the matters of the people versus Saul Bernard Williams. This is ticket SP 15146. No, 260. Count one failed to display. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. And default on the ticket is expired plates. He also got two other tickets. No, Attorney Soroki. That's ticket SP 153484191. One count defective brake lights. Count two is defective steering. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Saul Williams.
And Mr. Williams, can you state your name for the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Saul Bernard Williams.
Good morning to you, sir. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
I guess now that I know he's got these additional tickets, I would probably need the city to revise an offer.
They're civil infractions. They went into default. I don't know if you get any points for those two. What was the offer
No,
going
you
to?
don't. Well, the offer was the no license be amended to fail display, but he's provided a valid license, and the
Right.
no insurance was being dismissed. So both matters on the docket would be dismissed.
Right. Does he have his plates? You got your plates in order, sir? What's going on with
Yes.
your vehicle?
Yes, ma'am. Both vehicles are active. I don't know which vehicle that was, but yes, ma'am. I have plates on both vehicles.
Okay. What about the steering? What happened with the steering?
I think I had a bad tire. I put a new tire on there, and it's been working out.
You get your brake light fixed? You got proof that you got your brake light fixed?
I have in the brake. Though I bought the brake, so all I have left is the package of the brake light to show that I put it in.
All right. Are you at the place where your car is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna have you do. I'm gonna have you go. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. I'm gonna have you show Attorney Soroki that you fixed the brake light. If you did, then I'll dismiss this ticket.
Okay.
And based upon the, I'd like to see some proof of insurance, Your Honor. I mean, at the
Okay.
time, I'd like to see proof of insurance.
Okay.
If the car is shows it's registered, doesn't that show the insurance? I need insurance to get the car registered, to get the plates updated.
It's two separate things because you can get insurance and then you can let it lapse in order to just get your car registered, and then it won't be any insurance anymore.
So I need to. You need the paper, or what do I need to bring?
Yeah. So talk to the attorney. I'm gonna put you. You were in 17. I'm gonna put you into 19, so you can talk with her. Okay.
Yes.
You ready on the first group of people, Attorney Boffman?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
All right, y'all still working on the people who have trials today?
Sending a love note to the prosecutor right now.
Okay, I saw that. The last rooms are all people who have trials, so I can get some of these people out though. Let me see. LaPortia Wilson. I'll do James.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus LaPortia Wilson. This is ticket 4199811. One count, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance on a motor vehicle. Ticket SP 927168. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Attorney Boffman.
Sorry, did I miss something?
Yes, I did miss. I brought Miss Wilson in.
Harry Boffman,
Appearances.
defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
LaPortia Wilson.
Judge, we're asking for a waiver trial date by Zoom at this point. Thank you.
That's the case, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial or bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for June 4th. June 4th, that's going to be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
All right.
No problem. If that's it, you're all set, okay?
All right.
We're here. Now, why'd you move James Yeti?
I didn't.
No, I did. I thought maybe Ms. Soroki sent him out. Judge, I don't know. If you don't tell me you're bringing them out, I'm thinking they're coming from the breakout room. Sorry. Let me know.
I brought everybody out. They all gonna be out here. That way I don't have to worry. They're gonna be in my courtroom. Everybody put yourself on mute until I'm ready for your matter. So no, they're just going to showcase, show cause.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're going to show cause. Yeah, you can leave. Yep, she ain't checking.
How you doing? Yeah.
I'm fine. Mr. James Yeti, yet? Mr. Yet? Keep yourself on mute until I call your name. Mr. James Yet?
Yes.
Okay,
Can you hear
please
me?
turn your camera on for me, please.
I'm trying to. Hello?
All right, there we go. Now calling the matter of the people versus James Yet. This is ticket U678433023. One count receiving and admitting another for the act of prostitution. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, 5052 for the defendant. Sir, Yet, state your full name.
James Edward Yet.
Your Honor, my client and I have discussed this matter together in the breakout room. He wishes at this time to enter a plea of no contest. The prosecution does not object to that plea, where the basis for no contest would be plausible civil liability. On his behalf, I would stipulate for the purpose of the plea to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint for the purpose of the responsible or the guilty plea to disorderly conduct. That's
Okay, keep your voice up too, Mr. Buffman. This one is not the best audio computer that you have. All right, Mr. Yet, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this no contest plea today?
No.
And do you understand that by taking this no contest plea, it's as if you're taking a guilty plea, you just won't have to make any factual basis that will be on the ticket that I'll make the factual basis. You understand that?
Yes.
Are you taking this no contest plea of your own free will?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this no contest plea that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, counsel, will you stipulate to me using the ticket as a factual basis?
Yes, I stipulate to the facts contained on the ticket, Your Honor, for the purpose of the plea here.
Thank you. That on the date of December 11th of 2023 in the area of 14175 Monte Vista Streets in the city of Detroit, he did act in a disorderly manner. Mr. Yet, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
Stipulation, okay, and the court is satisfied as well and will enter a no contest plea to the reduced charge of disorderly conduct. Sir, there are a number of things that you need to do. You're gonna have to have an HIV, STI testing. I don't have to know the results, you just have to take it. You're gonna have to take a misdemeanor morality class. I'm gonna give you the phone number. You ready for it?
Yes.
313-864.
864.
8205.
8205.
Right. You're also going to have a fine of $300. And you have to do 20 hours of community service.
Your Honor, the defendant is disabled to the point.
Uh-oh, I don't hear anything you're saying, Attorney Bachman.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
You have to yell. Your Honor, the defendant is disabled. He's got a back injury that caused him to be unable to perform even the most
right.
menial tasks.
Just the fine then, the $300, the morality class and the testing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. How long will that take you to do? 90 days, or you need longer than 90 days, sir?
90 days to be perfect.
All right, so I'll give you until June 5th. That'll be your review date for this matter at 8:45 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Kevin Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This officer is here. Let me bring out the officer. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kevin Michael Williams Jr. This is ticket SP 1504245, count fraudulent false insurance information. Also calling ticket number SP 1505140, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your
Attorney
Honor. Harry
Saruki? Oh,
Baughman.
thank you.
For the defendant, Mr. Williams, state your full name, please.
Kevin Michael Williams Jr.
We're moving to dismiss the instant cases, Your Honor.
All right, officer is present. He must have provided some type of information in this particular matter. So the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. All right, you are all set, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Nathaniel Wright?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Nathaniel Lee Wright the third. This is ticket SP 1530530. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman. For the defendant, would you state your name, sir?
Nathaniel Lee Wright III.
Thank you. Judge, I saw the defendant's insurance. It won't expire until August the 24th of this year. For the reason that he's in compliance, I'm moving to dismiss the instant case and stipulating to probable cause and thank the prosecutor.
This time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice for having valid documentation. Sir, remember to always keep your things valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, okay?
Okay.
Attorney Harris, did you need to talk to your client?
Yes, please. And then I would also need to speak with Ms. Mason.
Okay, cool. I'll put
Thank
you
you.
in with your client first, and then you can talk to Attorney Mason. He is in room 24. Join that room for me. All right. Joshua Walls, you didn't talk to a Joshua Walls, did you? I don't think he checked in. I don't see him checked in. I'm gonna let Detective Greeno go. Detective Greeno? Detective Greeno? Jason Williams, what do you have on your head? This is something for religious? Oh. Unmute yourself. No, maybe not. Okay.
Thank you.
Hold tight. Keep yourself on mute. Good, it's just me. All right, Mr. Williams, you can unmute yourself, okay, for me?
Hello.
Hello. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jason Williams. This is ticket SP 1531084. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1531075. One count, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Count 2 expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Jason Williams.
Mr. Wright, what are you doing? The most? And you driving? And I can see you.
Judge, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you too because of the noise from the car. Can you repeat?
Okay. Probably heard me fussing. I had muted her, Ben, since. Ticket number, what you need me for? What you need me to start again at?
Let's repeat count number 2.
It was 3 counts. You got the rest of the other ones?
Anything after count 2?
I'll just reread everything because it wasn't after count 2. Ticket number SP 1531084. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1531075. One count, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Count 2 expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Jason Williams.
Your Honor, would you consider adjourning this matter one time. The defendant is going to complete the better drivers and come back for the best offer available if possible.
I will adjourn this matter until May 15th. May 15th, sir, at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right.
Mr. Zidani? Zidani?
Hello, Judge Taylor. I'm sorry, Mistress Detective Greeno.
Oh, thank you, Detective Greeno. That's what I was doing. Joshua Walls didn't check in, so you're all set to go. I'm a KPSM.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Have a nice
You're
day.
welcome. All right, you too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yusuf Zindani, let me unmute you. You see me asking you to unmute for me, okay, sir?
Oh, okay, I got it.
There you go. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Yusuf Zindani. This is the date and set for one count operating without cigarette retail business license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Yusuf Ahmed Zindani.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant has the document to satisfy the requirements here. I'm going to stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation that the instant case be dismissed without prejudice.
All right, this time the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to without prejudice. Sir, make sure you always keep everything up to date, valid with the store and your licensing, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wolford, you can't drive on Zoom, so I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. Roderick Ways.
So
Yes.
am I free to leave?
Yes, you are. Sorry, Mr. Zindani. You're all set.
Okay.
You can leave.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You too. Now calling the matter of people versus Roderick Ways. This is ticket number V129388, count 1, harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129389, 1 count harboring an unlicensed dog. V ticket 129390. This is 1 count failed to provide a leash for dog. V ticket 129392, failed to provide a leash for dog. And ticket number V129393, failed to vaccinate dog. V ticket 12939, failed to vaccinate dog. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please.
Roderick Ways.
Judge, we're going to need a trial date and an officer or inspector present for any kind of resolution on the matter. So we're asking that the matter be set for a trial date. Please, a waiver trial by Zoom. The defendant's been advised.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set this for the date of June 4th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond as zero. Huh?
I got one question. I do have the vaccination for
Say
one of the
A?
dogs. Huh?
Did you say A?
No, I said I do have. No, I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. I probably did. I'm so sorry.
Oh, we just
I'm so
said A
sorry.
while I'm talking.
I'm so sorry.
Hey.
I'm so sorry. I should have
on,
said
Mr.
excuse me.
Ways.
I should have said excuse me. I'm not even like that. I swear.
Let me just stop you right there, Mr. Ways, and indicate you're going to need information for both of those cases. So
All right. So just wait.
just wait and get.
All right.
get
And then what else?
everything else
What was the other ticket for? A leash. So what I got to do for that ticket?
Well, you're going to come back and the officer is going to be able to give life to those allegations, and we're going to see what we can do to help you.
Oh, okay. So don't do
Right.
nothing about the leash ticket yet. Just yet.
I don't know that there's anything you can do, but just make
Right. That's
sure
what
that
I'm
you don't
saying. I
do
was just gonna
no
know
more
what to do.
violations. No more violations. That's the best.
All right. Yeah. That's all right. Cool. That's cool.
Okay.
All right.
You got it now, Mr. Wade?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'll see you June 4th for your bench trial, okay?
All
9
right. Thank
a.m.
you. All right.
You're very welcome, okay?
Yep. Thank you. Can I leave, or you want me to stick around for
You
a
can't
second?
leave. You can leave, Mr. Wade.
Hey,
We'll see you another day.
I got one more question, ma'am.
Yes.
Are you gonna send another card in to like let me know that it's coming up?
Better write it down. We're gonna send you one, but why wouldn't you
All
write it
right.
down if it was important?
All right. Bet.
We'll send you one, but write it down because this is important. This is how
All right,
people
okay.
miss stuff because you already met the mail before and these little
Yes.
tiny sheets of paper. They get
Yes,
caught
yes.
somewhere and you talking about something, I don't remember what day I was supposed to be here. And if you miss your bench trial, I'll put a warrant out for your arrest.
Oh,
So
man,
come
please.
on.
I'm
June
going to be on
4th.
top of it.
All right. I'll see you then, Mr. Wade.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Yep. You too.
All right. The attorney swear to come back in. She did. Okay, good. All right. Mario Youngblood.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Mario Deshaun Youngblood. This is ticket SP 1530262. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Youngblood.
And sir, state your name for the record for me, please.
Mario Deshaun Youngblood.
Okay. All right, counsel. How are we proceeding?
At this time, we're waiting for an adjourned pretrial date. Mr. Youngblood is getting his registration, so.
All right. At this time, the court is going to set this for a pretrial. The date is May 15th, sir. May 15th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice day.
You too. You have a nice day as well, Mr. Youngblood. Thank you. All right. You ready on yours, Attorney Harris?
Yes, Your Honor. Sorry, I couldn't find the button, but yes.
Okay. Mr. Darius Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Darius DeMarco Williams. This is ticket 455230. This is count 1, reckless driving. Count 2, that was closed. Don't worry about that. You ticket 630-77922. This is 1 count of urinating in public. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and may it please this honorable court, Chair Erica Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Mr. Williams. Please state your name for the record.
Darius Williams.
For the record, Your Honor, Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. At this time, Your Honor, we will be amending our offer. If Mr. Williams pleads straight to the disorderly conduct, urinating in public, we're dismissing the reckless driving.
How are we moving forward on that, Attorney Harris?
I actually need to discuss that with my client, Your Honor.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I'll
Attorney
listen.
Harris.
Okay. You want to talk to him about that?
I do, if
Okay.
your court will allow. I apologize.
I
No, that's
apologize.
fine. No, it's okay, y'all. I know y'all trying to work this out and figure out if we have to come back again. So I'm gonna put y'all in room number 3. Mr. Williams, they just gave you a offer. You might want to hear about it. Go to room number 3. Yeah, a smile on his face too. And we might be able to work that out. I see you looking at us laughing, Miss Webb. Miss Webb was cracking up at that last one. All right. Do I have Miss Webb's out? Miss Webb, you can unmute yourself. How you pronounce your first name? Denitria?
No, Tanitra.
Tanitra. Thank you. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tanitra Brianna Webb. This is ticket SP 1531013. Count 1, failed to display. Valid license. Ticket number 2, no insurance misdemeanor. She also has ticket number SP 1531012. Count 1, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drove with brights. Count 3, defective or missing equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Ms. Webb.
Ms. Webb, can you state your name for the record?
Oh, I apologize. I didn't hear. Tanitra Webb.
No, it's okay, ma'am. I didn't ask you to say anything until right then, so you're just fine. How are we proceeding, ma'am? Attorney?
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjourned pretrial. Ms. Webb is going to be taking her road test tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic. I wish you the best of luck. May 15th. You're welcome. May 15th, 2024. That's exciting. We got to get our license, okay? At 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Robert Williams, you're on the phone. Press *6, please, sir.
How you doing?
I'm finding you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Robert Williams. This is ticket SP 1416192. One count reckless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Robert Williams.
Your Honor, we would ask at this point for a not guilty plea to be entered or continued and the matter be set for a bench trial by Zoom. The defendant has been advised of his rights. This is an offense which occurred in 2022, Your Honor. I don't believe that he's required to come in for fingerprint, but he is aware that he will have to come in with a camera phone or come in person.
Okay. All right. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Do you also understand that I have to physically be able to see you that day? So how you've arrived in court today just via phone is not going to work, and I will not hear your trial if you are this way. You understand? So if your camera doesn't work, you need to physically come into the building at 36th District Court, okay?
Okay, that's not a problem. I just had a bad connection there.
It's all right. I'm just letting you know so that you make sure you know the rules, okay, Mr. Williams?
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'm gonna set it for June 4th at 9 a.m. I'll set the bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Saul Williams, did we work something out, Attorney Soroki?
Mr. Williams, I did have the opportunity to review his documentation. I saw insurance, registration, and also the light bulb.
Okay.
Packaging, so I'm satisfied he has cured all those issues.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't even have that car anymore.
Now, Mr. Williams, we're not talking to you. I got other Williams. You're supposed to log off. You got a whole trial for reckless driving. See, this is why it's hard, because then you don't get to see what's going on. You just on the phone. Hang up, Mr. Williams. You coming back on June 4th. There we go. I'm talking about Saul Williams. Mr. Williams, I see you've unmuted yourself for me. Thank you. All right, now recalling the matter of the people versus Saul Bernard Williams. These is tickets SP 1514260, counts 1, 2, and 3, and ticket SP 1534849, counts 1 and 2. Appearances for the record again, starting with counsel.
Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Williams, right there.
Start, state your name for the record, please.
Saul Williams, Saul Bernard
Thank
Williams.
you. Thank you, sir. Counsel, you seen all the documents at this point in time?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. That being said, the court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, you got to make sure that you come to every single court date, because when you don't, these things go into default. And luckily, my clerk called them all so we could bring them out. Otherwise, you would have owed some additional money, okay?
Yes, I very much, I appreciate it. Thank
All right, there's
Court
nothing further. You're all set. Thank you very much.
you. Have a good day, Your Honor.
You too. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. All right, you ready, Attorney Harris, on that matter?
I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay. Recalling the matter of the people versus Darius Williams. This is you, ticket 360777922, ticket number 4555230. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Cherica Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Dixon. Please state your name. I mean, on behalf of Mr. Williams. I'm sorry.
And Darius Williams.
How would you like to proceed today, counsel?
Your Honor, there has been a very generous offer tendered by the people. It's my understanding my client is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea. I would ask Ms. Mason if that is a delayed sentence. I couldn't recall if that part was stated.
Yes, Your Honor, for the record, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. On the disorderly conduct, that will be a delayed 3 months sentence.
Okay. All right. Mr. Williams, you want to take advantage of this offer today?
I'm sorry. What you mean? Like
Mr. Williams, are you entering a guilty plea as we discussed in the breakout room?
I guess, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't understand the language. Yeah. Are you going to give me a guilty plea today, Mr. Williams, on this?
Yes, ma'am.
And you hear what the additional part was? I don't know if she was able to tell you. As long as you're compliant with me, well, I'll dismiss it in 3 months.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to it? You're welcome. Did you have a chance? Are you walking around? Where are you going? Have a seat, Mr. Williams. I know you've been waiting patiently. I know you're a little antsy. I appreciate it. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Harris about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what we stated today in exchange for this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May 21st of 2022. Were you in the area of Macomb and Brush Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you act in a disorderly manner in that area, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to disorderly conduct. Sir, this is going to be under a 3-month delayed sentence. That means as long as you pay my fine, or do you want to do community service? I give you the choice. In the 3 months, then I will dismiss this. Which one do you want, Mr. Williams, my fine or community service?
I'll pay.
Okay, it's going to be $250, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then you just have to have it done in 3 months. So you'll see me on June 5th. If you have this paid, I'm going to dismiss this case as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you for dressing with a button-up shirt for court this morning. He came ready for his trial. I ain't mad at you, Mr. Williams, okay? And you've been patient. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good day, okay?
You
I'm going to make
as
it
well.
$200 fine. Mr. Williams, $200 fine, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. All right. Have a good day, Mr. Williams.
All right, you as well.
All right, bye-bye. You're welcome, Attorney Harris. All right, continue on. Officer Denard, I called you out because we took care of your case, okay? I was trying to get you to, you can log off now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Where do all my counsels go? Okay. Okay, Carl Williams, you can unmute Willis. I'm sorry, Carl Willis, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Morning, man.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Now calling the matter of the People versus Carl Anthony Willis. This is ticket SP 1515176, count 1, tinted windows, count 2, consuming marijuana while operating motor vehicle, motorboat, or off-road vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendants. Full name, please, sir. Mr. Willis.
Turn off the
Yes,
TV
ma'am.
so you can focus, Mr. Willis. We're calling your case now.
Yeah, my bad. Say that one more time.
State your name.
Carl Willis.
Judge, defendant's going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials. He has been advised. I've received the stipulation from the prosecutor to ask this court to accept a no contest plea from the defendant for the reason that there is plausible civil liability. The defendant has been advised that there is also a recommendation that his plea be held under advisement for a period of 90 days. He understands what that means, Your Honor, and on his behalf, I will stipulate to the information contained within the four corners of the complaint for the purpose of his no contest plea here this morning. Thank you.
All right. Real quick before I do this, let me bring him in because she's been struggling trying to have off the matter. Mr. Dayon?
Yes, how you doing?
Dayon Williams? I'm fine. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I had a power outage. It was raining real bad over here. I'm just not connecting to Wi-Fi.
Okay. All right. Well, your attorney was advocating on your behalf. So I know what was going on. So I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with her so you can discuss the case. Be ready to go, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. You're welcome. All right. I'll put you both in breakout room number 3. Join that room for me, sir, okay?
Okay.
All right. Back on the record in the matter of People versus Carl Willis. Sir, if you could raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney, Attorney Baughman, about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty? No contest. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He's supposed to be pleading no contest.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you understand that by taking a no contest plea, it's as if you're taking a guilty plea will be entered on your behalf. You just won't be making any factual basis. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
And with that no contest plea, when you take it, that will give up your rights to have a bench or a jury trial. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can I read from the ticket to establish a factual basis, Attorney Baughman?
Yes, please.
All right. Reading from the ticket that on the day of December 11th of 2023 in the area of Tireman and Apollon Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. Willis was driving a Chrysler vehicle and was consuming marijuana. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you.
All right. Stipulation, well, the remaining count was waived, so it's not even in the system. Okay. All right. I was going to dismiss it, but it's not even in the system. Court's going to enter a plea to the no contest plea of consuming marijuana in this particular matter. Now, Mr. Willis, you need to spread the word. You cannot smoke and drive. You cannot be in a vehicle and smoke and drive. I know there are new rules out there about marijuana. And hey, people can do what they want to do, okay? But let me tell you how strong it is when I drive past a car that has some in it. I can smell it, even if the windows are up. So officers for sure can smell it because I know what it smells like, and you do too. And we shouldn't do that because we don't know the effects of how it affects your body when you drive. So don't do this, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is under a 90-day delay sentence. What that means is as long as you don't get any new tickets like this, for sure, and you pay my fine, I'll dismiss it at the end of the 90 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So my fine today is going to be $200. No problem. I'll say $200. You need to pay it in 90 days. So on your review, which is June 6th, you need to have that money paid to me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Not to me, to the court. Let me be very clear, to 36 District Court. You're not paying me anything at all. You're paying 36 District Court, okay?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. And come back for the review at 8:45 a.m. If you have no new tickets like this and you pay it, I'll dismiss this case altogether, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's nothing further, thank you for wearing a button up to court this morning. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Willis.
You too.
I will. Thank you. Brandon Willis.
Yes.
Now calling the matters of the people versus Brandon Deshaun Willis. This is ticket 247141. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1528195. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper. And then ticket SP 1528198. Count 1, tinted front windows. Count 2, no rear view mirror or defective mirror. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant, sir. State your name, please.
Brandon Willis.
Speak up, please, Mr. Willis.
Brandon Willis.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So the defendant wants to resolve these matters here today. There's a recommendation that if he pleads guilty to 2 of them, specifically one of the driver's license offenses, that would be reduced to failure to display a valid driver's license, a 0-point offense, as well as to the improper equipment count, that the other 4 counts will be dismissed here. He's ready to make a factual basis.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange? Now you gotta let me finish, Mr. Willis. In exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of December 3rd of 2023, where you're driving a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Prest and Chippewa Streets in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time?
Yes.
Did you also have either a defective mirror or your rear view mirror wasn't attached at the time, sir?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. I'm also stipulated probable cause as to the matters to be dismissed. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge, failed to display, as well as 1 count of no rear view or defective mirror. The defective equipment ticket is $120, sir. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yeah, can I have 21?
You can. I'll give you 30 days. I'll give you until April 5th to have that paid, okay? The remaining ticket, I'm going to waive the costs and fines. Sir, you still have a couple of tickets out here you need to take care of. You have a ticket that's at the collection agency, as well as you're going to have 2 reinstatement fees in addition, okay? But just pay that ticket just pay the $120 though by March 5th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. You're welcome. All right. You ready on Dayon Williams?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where'd he go?
He's in the waiting room.
Mr. Williams? All right, unmute yourself. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Dayon Anthony Williams. This is ticket number SP 1532114. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. I heard you also talking about his other tickets. Ticket number SP 1532852, count 1, drove in unsafe manner, count 2, accident, count 3, failed to stop for a stop sign. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Sharice McCauley here on the line, present with my client, Dayon Williams.
And Mr. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yeah, Dayon Williams.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
I was able to talk to the prosecutor on behalf of the 2 pending charges for the dismissal of the no insurance and the reduction of the speeding ticket.
Okay.
We were unable to talk to the prosecutor regarding the 3 other tickets. She wanted to make sure that you wanted us to go over those before we went forward.
We can't, I don't think they're too old. Let me make sure. I can do those if you want to. If she'll hear them, I'll do them.
That would be much appreciated. It is from the same date, and they are civil infractions.
What's the charges, Your Honor? This is the city prosecutor.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. They're drove in an unsafe manner, accident, failure to stop at a stop sign.
Okay, on the unsafe, drove in an unsafe manner, accident, that's gonna be a 1 to 5. I'll dismiss the other one.
1 to 5.
So, and the offer on the docket remains the same. So it would be no offer on the license revoked. I'm sorry, did I say failure to display or license revoked or no offer?
Failure to display.
Okay, failure to display, dismiss the no insurance, and drive in an unsafe manner, accident, 1 to 5 point.
So then you also will dismiss then the accident and the fail to stop?
Yes,
Okay. And 1 to 5?
that's correct. That's a 1 to 5. That's what I'm amending it to, a 1 to 5.
Okay.
It's normally a 2-pointer.
Okay.
You need to talk to him about that, or are we moving forward?
We can move forward with that, yeah.
Okay.
Is
All right,
that
if
going
that's the
to be?
case.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your
Huh?
Honor. So it is 1 to 5, or is it going to be 1, or how will that work out?
It's 1 to 5 is the actual charge. Speeding 1 to 5 is a
Oh.
reduction. It's 1 point. It's
Okay.
$125 fine that he has to pay for that ticket.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, sir, if you want to take advantage of this offer today, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell, you had the right hand up. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what's been stated today? You'll plead to a reduced charge, fail to display, as well as a 1 to 5 in exchange for this plea today?
No, nobody threatened me.
All right. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes,
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
yes,
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
yes, I do.
All right. Taking your attention back to the date of December 22nd of 2023, were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of West Auto Drive in Oakfield in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I will.
And was your license suspended at that time?
I was unaware, but yes, I
You
believe
come to
so.
find out? Mhm.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
offer remains the same, Your Honor. The
Okay,
offer remains the
counsel.
same.
Uh-oh, sorry. Counsel stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis with the speeding ticket.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge failed to display, as well as the amended charge 1 to 5 over speed. Sir, the fine for the speeding ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay speeding tickets. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Can I get till the March 28th? Would that be
Yep, I'll
fine?
give you until April 5th, okay? That's 30 days.
Much
Okay,
appreciated,
because
Your
I
Honor.
just started trade school, so I'm waiting on that.
Oh, fantastic. What are you taking this trade?
I'm doing HVAC type 1, and then
Ooh.
I'm getting ready to do type 2.
Oh, that's listen, stay in that field. Oh yes. Oh yes. All right, here's what I'll
Thank
do. I'll waive the cost and fines on the license ticket, but you have to pay the other one. I'll give you 30 days. So that gives you until April 5th of 2024 to take care of that. Best of wishes to you with that new program, okay?
No, I appreciate you. I'm happy I'm in here.
I know that's listen and keep that attitude, okay? And if you need
Okay.
some more time, just at least pay something on that ticket and we can extend it. But if you don't pay nothing, I ain't gonna give you any extra time. But if you pay some on it and you can't pay all of it, let us know. We'll give you a little bit more time, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're very welcome. All right, good luck to you, Mr. Williams, okay?
Good luck to you as well.
And thank your attorney. She was very diligent in making sure you got this taken care of today. So make sure you call her after this hearing and let her know that, okay?
I know she very much appreciated.
Okay. All right. If
Thank
there's
you,
nothing
Judge.
further that
Have a great day.
you too. All right. All right, let me bring these people in so I can take care of them. All right.
Your Honor, I have someone scheduled for trial, and at the court's convenience, I need you to let me know what the tickets actually say for Mr. Jesse Williams. And now I see somebody's in 27 and 29.
Jesse Williams is ticket. It's no insurance misdemeanor. Failed to display. Speeding 11 to 15. They had him at 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Failed to immediately disclose to officer that he or she is carrying. Failed to have CPL license in possession.
Are either of those civils?
Nope. They're both civil infractions. Both of them are civils.
Okay, and one of them is a state violation, I believe.
Okay, we'll try and get the state prosecutor.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Raymond Wolf.
29.
She's leaving. Oh, huh?
That's okay. I'll
Probably
finish.
gone. Well, we can finish the people that you have. Let's do Mr. Woolfolk, you gotta go back on mute. Sorry, she left me. Shadia Williams. How you pronounce this? Shadia?
Shahida.
Say it one more time for me.
Shahida. Miss Williams.
Miss Williams.
Unmute your device, please. I have her phone number, Your Honor. One moment.
I'm sorry, I don't know what was wrong with my phone. It wasn't letting me.
It's okay. It's all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shadia Marie Williams. This is ticket SP 1531038. Count 1, defective or missing equipment. Count 2, failed to display. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, ma'am.
Shahida Williams.
Your Honor, I've asked the court to confirm that the defendant has a current and valid driver's license and that it is not a commercial driver's license according to the prosecutor's policy. If the court finds that both of those answers are, finds that the defendant has a valid regular driver's license, I've seen her registration and insurance, and I believe she's entitled to a dismissal, would so move and stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation.
All right, let me get the, whatchamacallit, ran, the SOS. It's valid.
Nice. So I stip to probable cause, move to dismiss.
Right. This time the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now to do my least favorite ones. Why am I stepping to on trial day?
I'll explain everything, Your Honor.
Now calling Miss Laurice Yarborough.
Ready.
This ticket number 254695, one count of open intoxicants motor vehicle passenger. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, Ms. Yarbrough.
Laura C. Yarbrough.
I also acknowledge that the officer who prepared the citation did check in and appear ostensibly for the purpose of giving testimony at trial this morning. After discussing the matter with the prosecutor, we have agreed that, and discussing it with the officer, we've agreed that the defendant here is entitled to a dismissal without prejudice, and would stipulate to that. I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss without prejudice. And I'm ready to give an explanation if please the court.
You don't have to give an explanation. I thought you were stipping to have a new date.
No,
I don't need an
no.
explanation for stip to dismiss. All right. So at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this without prejudice. All right, ma'am, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought it was a sip to adjourn. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, do. No, we try not to.
All right. You're all set, Ms. Yarborough. You're welcome. Did you do this other one too?
Yes, sir. I'm ready on anything.
Okay, I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is the city prosecutor. Are we on the record at this point?
Not right at this moment.
I have some officers that are kind of waiting. I was just wondering how are we doing with our trials?
You want to jump in the breakout room with me?
I just want to make sure that on our trials, Ms. Soroki, you
Yeah,
may
they
not be
still
on.
in there. All the people are still here for those trials. That's why she want to talk to you.
Okay. Okay, breakout room two.
Ms. Wimberly, you can unmute yourself at this point. All right. All right.
Can you hear me now?
I can. Tamika,
yes.
Tamika. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tamika Renee Wimberly. This is ticket SP 1439791. Count 1, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please.
Tamika Wimberly.
Also have an officer, name and badge number, please.
Good morning, it's Officer Nelson, badge 3664, Detroit Police Department.
We would thank and acknowledge that the officer is here ostensibly to give testimony at the trial. However, after discussing the situation with the prosecutor, she and I agreed and will stipulate to dismiss the incident case without prejudice. I'm stipulating the probable cause for that recommendation here.
All right, this time the court's going to dismiss this matter without prejudice because of the stipulation. All right, ma'am, you are all set. Thank you, officer.
Guys.
Stay safe out there.
You guys stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you.
You stand in for her for Mr. Woolfolk. It's an adjournment,
Yes.
I think. Okay. Raymond Woolfolk,
Yes.
now calling the matter of the people versus Raymond Charles Woolfolk. This is ticket number SP 1511542. Count one, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Raymond C. Woolfolk II.
Your Honor, would you please consider adjourning this matter one time for the reason that the defendant wants to return in compliance?
Yes, I will. At this point in time, the court's going to enter a plea and continue the plea of not guilty for him. I'll have him come back on May 15, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I'll set his bond at $0 personal. Just so you know, Mr. Woolfolk, you have a ticket that's with our collections agency that you need to take care of for expired plates. It's an old ticket. You might want to find out what that's all about so you can take care of it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. I'll see you on May 15th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. Ms. Wright, what did y'all plan on doing with Attorney Soroki? Danielle Wright?
Yes.
You were asking for what? I see it says PTD. What were you gonna ask for today in court?
I think the attorney was saying a trial or
a bench trial.
Bench trial date.
Okay, thank you. All right. You ready, Miss Wright? You gotta stop moving for me. You've been doing a lot of moving this morning.
Okay, I'm
a whole
sorry.
lot. It's all right.
I'm sorry. I'm at work. I'm sorry.
I know. I am too.
I apologize.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Danielle LaDon Wright. This is ticket SP 1530701. One count allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count two, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am, please?
Danielle LaDon Wright.
Honor, having been advised by counsel, the defendant is continuing a not guilty plea and asking for a trial date. She's been advised the right to a jury trial and wishes to waive that here today and ask for a bench trial by Zoom, please.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's the trial before me as the trying finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Monday through Friday, is there a better day that you can be a little bit more stable, or are you busy every single day?
I work Monday through Friday. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's fine. What about June 6th, 5th? June 5th?
Okay.
At 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Okay, June 5th, 9 a.m. Okay.
Okay, I'll be there.
All right. All right. I know you will. I just want to see if it was like maybe a day that you had, you knew it was a little less, and I'll try and do it that day so you wouldn't. But that's okay. I know you're gonna work it out.
I was just about to say, because you ain't gonna schedule in the afternoon, are you?
Nah, I can't schedule it in the afternoons typically. Okay. We'll work it out. Don't worry.
Okay.
June 5th at 9 a.m. via Zoom. Just come back on the same way you came on today. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool. As long as you can be stable like this when we do whatever we do, that's fine for me. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. You're
I
all set, Miss
apologize.
Wright. No, it's
Okay.
okay. I knew you were working. I just needed you to be. You're doing what you're supposed to do right now. So that's what's important. I just didn't know if I could give you a better date. That's all I was asking. So, okay.
Thank you. I
June
appreciate
5th,
it.
no problem. 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. I'll see you then. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You also.
Bye-bye. I may need you to go in there and help a little bit, Attorney Boffman.
My thoughts exactly, Your Honor. I wouldn't want Soroki to have to try 2 or 3 cases this morning. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Sir, are you Rayvar Wilson?
Yes, I am Rayvar Williams.
Williams, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, what happened? You lose connection?
I basically lost connection and yeah.
Okay. You didn't answer a phone, did you?
No.
Okay. Sometimes that'll knock you off. All right, do you
I
remember?
ran a little bit and then I just started getting bad connection with my, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what.
Okay. Do you know which breakout room you were in?
I was in 27. I had spoke to my attorney and I guess I was supposed to be leaving the break room after speaking with my attorney.
Yes. And you decided what you want to do about your case. Did the attorney ask you to come back to the courtroom?
Go back to the breakout room, Madam Court Reporter, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you know
Yes,
which breakout room you were in, Mr. Williams?
27.
Yeah, I'll put you back there. Thanks, Mr. Kaufman.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Madam Clerk, I need a driver's license check on Jesse Williams and Tobias Wyana. I'll chat you those names.
She said, okay.
Okay, thank you.
Both of their licenses are valid, Attorney Boffman. Attorney Boffman. Attorney Boffman?
I'm here.
Both of the licenses are valid.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm ready on Ravar Williams, Your Honor.
All right, fantastic.
Is the court aware that we're looking for a state prosecutor for Jesse Williams?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay. You call your matter.
How are you, Your Honor?
I'm fine. How about yourself?
I am as well.
Good. I was trying to get these officers out here who been. Okay.
Are you here for Gary, please? Okay. He was on the phone with the officer.
Oh,
Telling him to join.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Officer Crawford, I moved you to the wrong room by accident. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rayvar Jovan Williams. This is ticket SP 1505898, count 2, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1516361, count 1, drove at a speed too fast for conditions. Count 2, tinted windows. Count 3, prohibit parking on sidewalk prohibited. Ticket SP 1516367, count 1, failed to display. Ticket number SP 1536147, count 1, drove while license revoked. And ticket number SP 1536161, 1 count speeding 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, could you state your name for the record?
Rayvar Javon Williams.
You got to do better than that, Mr. Williams. I got to hear you.
Rayvar Javon Williams.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Judge, the defendant's going to waive his right to trial. We're going to acknowledge the presence of Officer Crawford and any other officer that came for the purpose of trial, and indicate the defendant will waive his right to that hearing today. He's going to plead guilty. The recommendation is that he would plead to 1 count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, 1 count of failing to display a valid driver's license, and 1 count of speeding 1 to 5 over. And the balance of the cases will be dismissed here.
All
He's
right.
ready.
Okay. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I have.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for? Are you pacing back and forth?
Yes, I have a bad habit of pacing.
Okay, you got to just stop for a second,
My
okay?
kids stay inside the house, but they loud.
I know, but you just stay, huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead. I wanted to tell you when you finish that Officer Crawford said she can't hear anything.
I can hear now. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Right.
Understanding all of this. Okay. Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. First, I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 1st of 2023, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Beaverland Street in the city of Detroit.
I have been.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license at that time, sir?
Yes.
All right. Also, I want to take your attention to the date of January 1st of 2024, where you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Gratiot and James Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And was your license revoked at that time, sir?
I'm almost there.
And did you also, counsel, we stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket for the speeding ticket?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for proper cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, again, I stipulate.
All right, satisfied, sir?
I am.
All right, this time the court.
I'm a bit confused.
Okay, what are you confused about?
What tickets were being dismissed?
Okay, so you pled to 3 tickets. The remaining tickets being dismissed are a drove while license not valid or improper, drove at a speed too fast for conditions, tinted windows, prohibited on a sidewalk, parking on sidewalk prohibited.
Okay, I was just trying to be sure.
Okay, all right. All right.
Those are all of the tickets. Go ahead, go. I'm sorry. It was just a whole tickets. I just wanted to make sure that those were each of the tickets from that particular incident with that particular officer.
Yes. So it was tickets on 11/1/2023. You pled to 1 of those tickets. The remaining 3 were dismissed. You pled to both tickets that you got on New Year's Day. one was reduced, and I dismissed the ticket that you got in October of 2023 because you ended up paying the other ticket on that one, okay?
Okay.
All the officers showed up today, though. Okay. All right. So on the speeding ticket, that's $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes, yes, yes. So I am
All right.
taking a ticket. I am agreeing to some type of ticket from November 1st.
No. Yes. It's a fail to display a valid operator's license. Now you done made a whole factual basis
No,
about it.
I didn't. I'm sorry. It was
You
an
know,
illegal stop, so I thought I told the attorney that I wasn't trying to take no tickets for that.
Your Honor, if I may interject, can he do a no contest for lack of memory? Possible.
he already put a whole factual basis on. I done swore, man, he done pled to the whole entire case. And we at the end when I'm giving out the whatchamacallits.
My apologies, Your Honor. It was so many tickets and I didn't know.
It is. This is what happens, yeah. Mr. Williams. You get so many tickets and then you don't know which one is which. Did y'all select specific tickets y'all want him to plead to? I just have to plead to another one. He don't have his license, and I know that for sure.
I don't.
He was going to plead to.
That is a factual basis. There's an omission. And we also have an allowing charge.
I know.
And then the speeding is a reduction. That's 3 charges. Are you saying, Mr. Williams, that you don't want to accept the deal here where you just...
He's saying he doesn't want to plead to any of the November 1st tickets because they were illegal.
It was just a stop for the first. It was like an illegitimate stop. So that was the only thing that I had an issue with.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. When you talk about illegitimate stop, I think maybe I can address that for you, okay? Can you just go back to the breakout room? I'll see you there.
Okay.
Is that okay, Your Honor, with your permission?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
he has another ticket too.
Go ahead to the breakout room, sir. I see that you're already assigned to room 20 something, I think.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So we still have 2 other people. So did we get the state on that?
I don't know.
Well, I think.
What do you want on that? What do you want on that ticket?
I want a dismissal if the state hasn't appeared. It's a civil infraction. And I've worked the rest out with the city. It's not, it's not for us to face the state prosecutor. They know what their cases are.
They don't, though, unfortunately.
It's still not our responsibility to hold their hand because they don't, or they're busy, or they don't have staffing. Doesn't fall on my.
What are we doing on the other one?
The other one, he's looking for his insurance, but then he has receipt for his.
He's been sitting there for 2.5 hours. You mean he ain't found his insurance?
I didn't know he was in there, Judge. I don't know when these guys went in. Honestly, it's my fault too. I didn't know they were sitting in there waiting for me.
Okay.
So, but no, otherwise he has everything. He just has a dispute with his improper lane use. So I guess we'll have a civil infraction hearing on that. But everything else, he has a license, he has a registration, he has his taillight receipt. So everything else would be resolved except the improper lane use. Let's see if he's got his paperwork.
Is that on my ticket, Miss Soroki, or is that? Okay.
That's on your ticket. Those are all. Shit. He's here, the officer. Sure, I can have a hearing.
What's the defendant? Who's the defendant?
Tobias Winona Jr.
Tobias Winona Jr. Okay. Okay, Mr. Attorney Soroki, I talked to the officer. She has no recall on Tobias Wainaya.
Okay, then he's ready.
Okay, let's go. Cool.
Mr. Wanaya, can you please unmute and put your picture on?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just sit tight until the court addresses you, please.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Tobias Alfredo Winona Jr. This is ticket SP 1511477. Count one failed to display. Ticket number SP 1511476. Count one improper plates. Count two, no proof of insurance. Count three, defective or missing equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Wyana.
Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Tobias Wyana.
Your Honor, today is trial date. The officer did appear. I discussed his matter with the city attorney. She indicates the officer has no recollection. We would stipulate to probable cause and ask these matters be dismissed.
At this time, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure that you always have everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. There's nothing further. You're all set.
All right.
All right.
Four.
Judge, what are the sanctions on the state civil infraction regarding this?
Thank you, Patrick. For
Let me see.
Okay.
Oof. So the fine that they put in here is $530 fine.
I don't ever remember anyone paying that. I know Paula Cole used to
I know.
Change it into something that was non-abstractable, but I don't know what
It was. It was the license. I had a code back here, I feel like. But they used to change it to the other one's $100 fine.
Well, I don't know, maybe
But I don't know what the other, I don't know if he gets, if you're suspended for 30 days, I don't know what those.
I thought it was not abstractable. Since
One of
you
them
know,
probably is. I don't know which one it is.
I think it would be the cheaper one because I have never had anyone beat $500 on civil.
I have the code for that. I can't remember what it is. What's the code for the gun? It's 711.C. Do you have an offer on the rest of the ticket?
Yes, they only
I'll do that.
Well, what? So 711C is not abstractable.
I don't think it is. This is a civil infraction.
And what's the ultimate charge? What's it called?
Violation of firearm. I think that's the second one. I think that's the second statute that they have. Failed to have CPL license in possession. I don't know all the CPL violation codes because I didn't know there were civil infractions you could get for violating the CPS codes. I thought they were all misdemeanors and felonies.
Well, I don't know. Maybe the court would consider amending it to blockading traffic. We don't have a state prosecutor, and
it's our fault we don't have a state prosecutor because we didn't find out until late. So we just reached out to them.
I would, I don't really think it's a court's responsibility, but I'm not going to argue with Your Honor.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
I'm going to look on my Paula emails. Maybe I got an email from her that gives us what it was. Oh, Paula call. That one. Yeah, I don't have one.
Hello, I am the state prosecutor. Who needs to speak with me?
I do. Can you meet me in room 2 for a minute?
Will do.
We ready on you, Mr. Williams? We ready, Attorney Boffman, to revisit Mr. Williams? What are we doing on this?
Yes.
We're ready to complete this plea, Your Honor.
Back on the record in the matter of the people versus Rayvar Williams. We were in the middle of taking the plea. I have tickets SP 1516367, SP 1505898, SP 1516361, counts 1, 2, and 3, and ticket SP 153614661, SP 153614771. Appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Henry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Rayvard Javon Williams.
Your Honor, the defendant still wants to move forward with the plea, and we ask that the court would accept the defendant's plea to allowing as to count ending in 8982. The court would also accept the defendant's plea to reduce plea to failure to display as to count ending in 1471. And that the court would accept the defendant's plea to speeding 1 to 5 over as a reduced charge, where the count originally ends in 1461.
Sir, you're still under oath. I'm going to take your attention back to the date of October the 2nd of 2023. Were you in the area of West 7 Mile and Press Streets in the city of Detroit in a Chevy vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were in that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time?
That's correct.
Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied.
Court is satisfied as well. 898 is being reduced to allowing or FTD?
Allowing.
All right. This time the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of allowing, the reduced charge of fail to display, and the reduced charge of 1 to 5 speed. Speeding ticket is $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay that ticket, but I'm also going to give you a $200 fine on the drove while license not valid or improper. So that's a total of $325. You need 60 or 90 days to pay that.
60.
Okay. So I'll give you till May 6th to pay that. If you have any reinstatement fees, that's going to be above and beyond what I said today. You're going to need to pay those. But other than that, the rest of the tickets will be dismissed. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. All right. Thank you, officers. Be careful out there.
I did have the opportunity to resolve the last ticket for Mr. Williams with the state prosecutor. He's going to recommend amending it to impeding traffic. So, Mr. Williams, the charge will not go on your record. You just have to pay the fine.
Okay. How much is the
All
fine?
right. The judge is going to let you know in a second.
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jesse Williams. Let me get the third. This is ticket number SP 1514570. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, failed to display. I also have tickets SP 1514573. Count 1, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2, failed to immediately disclose officer that he or she is carrying a weapon. Count 3, failed to have CPL license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka on behalf of Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams, state your name for the record, please.
Jesse Aaron Theodore Williams III.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding?
So I did have an opportunity to resolve this matter regarding the city counts. The speeding ticket would be resolved by my client admitting a 1 to 5 over. Regarding the state violation, the and all other city charges would be dismissed. We'd stipulate probable cause. Regarding the state ticket, Your Honor, that is going to be amended to impeding traffic, the original count being dismissed.
All right. You stipulate, thank you. Do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket in order to establish a factual basis?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of impeding traffic as well as the amended charge of 1 to 5 over speed. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Sir, these two fines are civil infractions, so they're statute based. One is $175, the other is $125 for a total of $300. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. You need more time, Mr. Williams?
No, ma'am.
14 days is good?
I can pay right now.
Okay, well, wait until we change it in the system, because if you go in and you pay it as it is, then it's gonna give you whatever points is on there, okay? And you don't want that, okay?
So
Okay.
how long should I wait?
So wait until, give us at least till Thursday, okay? Just to make sure it's in the system, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna give you the 14 days then, and you are all set. The remaining counts have been dismissed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your patience today.
No, thank you.
All right, have a good day, Mr. Williams.
You too.
So-
Bye-bye.
Your Honor, just for your reference, so the statute is 28.425, and he would amend it to part 2, but part 2 is the $100 fine. So I think that's what we was already charged with.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what and he didn't know if it was abstracted, so that's why I asked him for impeding.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah,
it is.
because I see the count 2 is on here, but you said it's F12.
It's count subsection 2, I should say.
Okay, okay. Because he did have to
Yeah,
fail to have a CPL license, and when I looked that up, it did have the $100 fine as opposed to the $530 fine. But I don't know if it abstracts. So I'm gonna see if they can give me a book about like the gun laws, just so I can know the rules.
Or all like you should have a secretary of, that gives you all the Secretary of State sanctions. You know?
Ah. And they showed me probably where this was. God bless America. It's probably on my computer somewhere. All right. I think that's the morning docket though. Let me just close the rooms to make sure it's nobody else there surprising me.
Oh, we've got Officer. Can you dismiss Officer Brown for me, Judge? Thank you.
Officer Brown, and I gotta get the other officer. They wouldn't listen to me either. Officer Brown, you're all set. Be safe out there, please.
Officer Mayoud, you can come on out.
I closed the rooms.
Jeez. So I guess we can just close it out with them in there, I guess.
Yeah, I do all the time. I close it out, but then I let them know.
Right.
Officer Brown is in here though. Officer Brown, I saw him flash online.
Yeah, he's
He
right
left
there.
me.
And then Officer Mild, whatever. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I am
Okay.
here.
All right, you're all set. They took a plea. You can leave. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you. Have a
Judge.
blessed day.
Now you
Thank
too.
you, everybody.
Be safe out there.
All
All
right.
right.
We'll see you guys later.
See y'all.